in D.C. By they, I mean pretty much every Democrat in that Texas House, right? They all left. And now, so everybody remembers their fucking triumphant long angle selfie of a bunch of unmasked dum-dums, you know, obfuscating their fucking responsibility and running away.
Wasn't it on a Delta plane?
Probably, yeah. But now they all have COVID. Not all of them. 6 of them have COVID. I think they've transmitted it to several other people. So 50 Texas Democrats fled the state to block passage of a controversial voting reform bill. And there's stuff on that voting reform bill that I think is stupid, by the way, but we can talk about that another time. They left, posted a picture of themselves traveling on buses and jets without wearing masks last week. 3 of them tested positive, and learned of it shortly after meeting with the vice president, Kamala Harris, right?
Yeah.
So that's good.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that. Did you hear what happened there?
Mm-mm.
So after these people tested positive for COVID, she magically went over to Walter Reed on a Sunday afternoon and checked in, and they've got photos of her going in and out. The White House is saying it was a routine checkup that was already on the books. Now, for me personally, I don't know many doctors who are working on Sundays. Obviously, the president and vice president are probably the exception to the rule, but the timing of it seemed really suspicious.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard another word since. Not that that's a shock.
Yeah, I mean, it's who knows, man, honestly, but it's
she was hanging out with all of them.
Yeah, it all comes down. It's always the same thing, right? These people make rules for everybody else.
Yeah.
And expect you to fucking the entire point of this country was to ban any chance of an aristocracy, right? Like your name and position your name and position and stuff like that should have no effect on how your opportunity here or what you're how you're treated by the justice system. That's the whole point. Clearly, we're not doing that shit. So, over the weekend, 2 additional members tested positive, and they may. It seems like just based on contact tracing. Look, you'll never know because the only people that do contact tracing are fucking liberals. Well, and Fox News apparently.
Yeah,
they've got vaccine passports over there apparently, but. They're never going to admit to this, but it looks like they gave it to a member of Pelosi's staff as well. And then this week so far, 1 other person has already tested positive. So that one, who knows? Maybe they had it. Maybe they got it here, or maybe they got it from one of the other people on there. A fully vaccinated aide to the Speaker of the House was confirmed to have COVID after a rooftop meeting with Texas Democrats. According to the office of Nancy Pelosi, the infected aide has had no contact with her since being exposed to COVID. An unnamed White House aide has also tested positive after that rooftop reception. So, I mean, it's one of those instant karma kind of situations, I guess.
Yeah, there's a bunch of questions I have on this one. So Abbott said Governor Wheelchair said that when they come back, they'll be arrested on the spot.
Right.
Is that something you can actually do?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, the state of Texas provides for that. Yes, that is a law here. If you leave, you get arrested. Yep.
No shit.
Yep.
So what's going to happen with those fucks? They fly back to somebody meet them at the tarmac, and then they put them in a paddy wagon and get them out of here?
Yeah, probably. I mean, if they try to, no business will help them, right? Because let's say that Delta, for whatever reason, wanted to help sneak them into the fucking state or whatever, or a bus company or like a private donor or something like that.
Greyhound.
Yeah, well, now that person is aiding and abetting a fugitive from justice, right? Problem. Obviously, that's illegal. You can't do that. So this will be pretty interesting. I don't know how long they're planning on staying in D.C., hopefully forever.